Let us go to Phil, New York, the great WABC. Go.
Hey, Mark, this is Phil. Congratulations on your 8 years in syndication. I'm a medical imaging consultant, and we're putting in an electronic health record at 5 locations in South Jersey. And all those items that you described, race, ethnicity, primary language, in addition to many other, some of them regarding treatment that physicians provide, are in the electronic health records. And it's a kind of a tangled web. The federal government is actually monetarily incentivizing physicians with our taxpayer dollars to implement these systems. And then if they don't have them implemented by a certain date, they will penalize them and deduct percentages from their Medicare and Medicaid payment schedules if they don't have these systems in place.
I don't think people realize the extent to which the government is controlling what goes on now in doctors' offices, what goes on in the privacy of those offices. You know, all these liberals talk about privacy rights. Well, apparently you don't have any unless you're aborting.
No, there are no privacy rights. And, you know, certain things like they're taking information on your height and your weight, and if you don't meet the government standard, then the doctor's required to do some sort of follow-up treatment for them to make sure that if the government says you're obese, well, now you have to go into some sort of program to decrease your weight, or I guess maybe they can put you on the rack and stretch you so that you meet their requirements. But it's all to do what you said. When they figure out, you know, sit down, analyze the data, and see this ethnicity or this race.
I just know that the government's up to no good, and the more data they have on our individual lives, on our physical bodies and our minds and so forth, that is just enormously dangerous. The government shouldn't have any of this information. It's none of their damn business. And yet you will hear people call this program and go on TV and other places and go on and on and on about, well, why shouldn't they? I mean, you're paying into this, and why shouldn't they? They're just trying to help you. Why shouldn't you? People they're just so willing to give up their liberty. It's just incredible to me. Your private life, your finances, your body, whether you've had any kind of mental treatment, what kind of drugs you take, what kind of surgeries or procedures you've had, or family members for that matter. You're going to turn this over to bureaucrats? Haven't we learned anything from this NSA thing and the IRS thing and all the rest of it? Thank you for your call, my friend. Haven't we? There's no justification for this, period.